cries out of happiness. Zaz, tell me what happened last time.
Alright. So, what happened last time? So, we opened up with Hannah telling Damien about Onyx's background, you know, stuff that she told us. Now, Damien did have an idea to test his abilities on the prison realm, but Hannah did talk him down from that, told that it's probably not a great idea. Probably not a good idea. Ed did start to teach us the basics, so we have to learn how to shift our like the kind of energy in our bodies, and does you know, his goal is to hopefully, well, the plan is for the Dark Tower to become like an official tower in the Tower of Magic, the local magical apparatus. Listen, well, Hannah was able to actually seemingly get it, while the others got it to varying degrees of mixed success. Damien also did well. Abigail was a bit too impatient. Zane was too busy goofing off. Amelia and Amber seemed more confused. Caleb doesn't really seem that concerned. You know, Onyx was watching, but Tom was not participating. Emily went to go talk with Tom, and listen, she kind of tried to reach out to him, as he stuck to his guns about the studying. Meanwhile, Hannah went to go speak with Amelia about her confusion. They decided to talk with Ed about it, and the issue is that, well, more or less, the issue is that she had kind of unintentionally learned a bit more of a different, bit more of an advanced technique, and the problem is she needs to unlearn it to actually be able to learn the basics. You know, with that, Cassandra did go to talk to Abigail, and the issue was that, you know, the movement of the stuff around her being, you know, hot did hurt her, and kind of like caused it to she didn't expel the energy. They tried to practice together, but Ed told them not to, and ultimately, so the problem is she was taking it too fast, and he did call Caleb over to help Abigail, which did then mean that Cassandra's job was making sure Zane did not well, let me check here. Do things. Just anything, really. Ultimately, though, Ed did, give Cassandra a cipher for Tom that would lead him to explosive result. And Kaz did tell Hannah and Emily about it. And ultimately, yes, he did cast it, and this was this exploding ball of blood that sent him flying, and Hannah and Emily rushed over to help him. Hannah did heal him, and Emily tried to comfort him. Ultimately, Ed came in to tell him that there was, in fact, a gulf of difference between knowing something and actually understanding something, which seemingly finally got through to him. We time skipped ahead, and you know, Caleb was able to help Abigail. Again, Cassandra's in charge of watching Zane. Spring has arrived in a new year, and well, Ed did start the next teaching phase, where we all learned Counterspell. We all learned Counterspell. We had a brief idea, for no reason. Noe runs over to learn Abyss, despite being in the middle of a fucking desert. But no, we after that fleeting fancy for no reason passed, we did decide to learn Counterspell. I wrote down here, Ed shit-talked Wand Cucks. I can only assume he was shit-talking the Harry Potter guy.
Yes. Fucking loser.
I then also wrote down, insert comedic Zane and Emily moment. I don't remember what happened.
It was an exchange about like a rolling being quick. Emily made a comment, and Zane shot back.
Yes.
That was the comedic moment.
I then wrote down the statement, Tom is talking to people now, thank God. Nara has grown. She's a he's a big dog now. Hannah did go looking for Hunter and told Ed about him. Listen, she weirded Ed out a bit, but ultimately Amelia was able to translate for Hunter. She said things are fine, though Amelia likely translated it. It will likely Hunter is likely not as polite and so refined in his speech patterns. But yes, Alaric then did come to visit, and we swapped stories. He did have a cool new sword. And ultimately, we did tell him about Ed and his fear of Onyx and the prison realm. And Alaric did tell us about Tammy, the Shadow Realm. He confided into us about all that this basically the Void game. The Void game. The Void game. Little did he know, it would get even worse. Somehow, in between now and the past, it would somehow get worse.
Listen, he doesn't need to tell you about the fucking way these people like come to be.
Really talk about the rape man.
But then Alaric did meet with Ed and did tell him that he was a Time Lord. Ed did have a freak out and did give us a crash course on what Time Lords and how they are a big deal and basically are essentially the most terrifying thing you can actually meet. After he told us about Tammy and birthing monsters and her abilities to control her children, we did kind of we told him that yeah, no, she's out, and ultimately Ed did decide to not inform the Tower of Magic about this, and did decide to took Alaric to go and search the oceans. You know, we did tell the group about everything. Tom did elect to go study about ocean currents, because while these might be weird, like fish monsters, they probably still have to, on some level, follow like ocean currents. So I may be able to use that to help track them down, to help Alaric and Ed. And ultimately, the sisters and Abigail went to go meet with Mr. Jones to test him. And yes, he did test positive for Rift-related magical bullshit. We did ask him about his seemingly out of nowhere interest in marine biology, and yes, we did tell him about magic and explain things to him, and yes, he did kind of give us a coin to flip, and yes, it did to come up repeatedly, heads repeatedly. I think yes, we did fully brain blast him, and that's where we left off. I think we're still in his in his house.
Yes, I think you were starting to kind of like give him a bit of a rundown of like, hey, we can do this, and he was having a like, oh shit moment.
Yeah.
As you would calm him down eventually, as he is kind of like trying to process the sin. So you're telling me for the last several months, every time Abigail left study, you're actually studying magic?
Yes.
Mostly. Sometimes she was just hanging out with me.
I'm not sure if I should be excited, if I should be afraid I'm losing my mind. This can't be a communal hallucination. Maybe you're just figments of my imagination, and I have indeed lost my mind completely.
Well, I mean, you have a lot of figments of your imagination, then.
How? And you said the explosion at the school caused this?
I think so, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
You're saying that there's a secret you would have told him about the stone as well, I assume.
Yeah, but explaining everything. Yeah, explaining everything. You rift the stone. Yeah.
So you're saying there's a secret criminal organization that is monitoring the town, trying to find you and me, people like
Yes.
us.
Yes.
Well, they backed off for now, but still, you should be careful.
Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure they already know.
About us.
They probably have a good suspicion. But for now, they backed off. Yeah.
I say actually they don't really know. Only one person that like nailed
One
you, and
person knows. Yeah, but
she is she had a good stern talking with Alaric after left. But yeah, he's
Yeah, so
gonna
this is-
say.
yeah.
Is that why they haven't? It's the school yet?
Actually,
I don't know. Is that related?
Maybe a reason. Apparently, okay. So apparently, these are things called rifts, and they get like weird energy. So they may not have repaired the school because they might still be trying to like study after effects. I'm not really too sure on that part.
or they may want to limit exposure. They want to avoid. Maybe they don't know how they work, and they want to like make sure. Maybe even the construction workers just don't get hit by like some remnant fallout. I suppose. Again, these people don't really understand this, and even we don't really understand this.
Nod. How have you been dealing with all this for so many months?
Compartmentalizing on my part.
Well,
I'll assume you haven't told him about Alaric or the magic tower and the multiple.
No. I'm gonna
No.
say no.
We're working through it step by
Yes.
step, step by
It'll
step.
take a while to get
Yeah.
there.
It's a long list.
well, Emily has an ability to sense when people are like affected by this stuff. So we've been getting mostly other teenagers from school, mostly other people from school. But, well, like I said, people did come to look at this, and one of them did find us, but he kind of gave us the crash course on what happened to us, crash course on why we need to stay hidden, and he did provide us a place that we can, that we actually practice at.
Why did he do all of this?
As Cassandra will actually say, I'm gonna be honest. At first, I just kind of took him at his word that he wanted to keep us safe, but after like months and learning a bit more about him, I actually do believe him. Like when he says that most people, if they knew about this, would kill us.
Or use as weapons, alternatively. The other option.
It's kind of like, I imagine there will be. I think the government is definitely would take you and, well, I don't want to know. Ethics rarely factor in matters of war.
I think these things for now are kept behind very close black doors, heavily armored. But unless his plan is long term, and I'm talking long term in the decades, he hasn't done anything to us yet.
Well, you should still be careful. You never know if this is just a longer scheme.
It's true. We don't really know what he wants, but I guess technically we have kind of done a couple of favors for him, but it's mostly been the other way around.
Yeah, that should tell you because if you come over to where we actually the place, you're gonna find two people there who aren't from around here. One of them is a guy from, I think, like
Morocco. Southern
Morocco, yeah, from Morocco, who got hurt pretty bad and ultimately got sent here to both keep us safe and also to recover. We've been teaching him English, helping him learn English. Another one is another girl who has she didn't stay unnoticed and got hurt pretty badly by people, and got asked to see if we could help her.
I suppose I'm sure if what I can do to help you with this.
Well, like I said, we're still constantly learning about how our abilities work. And Cassandra will actually say, not sure exactly how your abilities work. You just seem to have these, the sounds of it, random like insights into things that are either happening or are about to happen.
He nods.
What about the coin thing?
Probability manipulation. I mean, that's what we do. We try to test out these things to see what we all can do.
True, we've helped other people figure it out. Do you
But yeah,
want to come by the? Have we told them it's called the Dark Tower? We call it the Dark Tower.
No, that's the most normal aspect of everything you just told me.
Damien named it.
Very democratic vote. We all named it.
We did vote on it. Damien is the one who came up with the name.
He's gonna like chuckle a bit. That sound like Zane? God, Zane has magic powers. That's a public danger if I ever heard one.
It is.
He is slowly getting the hang of it, maybe.
Caleb is trying his best to contain him. It's a tireless job, but it did give him infinite patience. I think Caleb is slowly turning into a monk.
Well, I mean, they grew up together, so together by now, but I will God, I don't know, should I make if I'm in danger? What about your families? How much do they know?
Nothing.
Yeah. That's the first thing. Your families, like anyone close to you, if there's a possibility that might be in danger, but also if you tell them, honestly, I don't think that would make things better.
Yeah, knowledge is very dangerous. Ignorance is often bliss. So wrong. Right now, there's nobody here because again they should be scared of. But one wrong word, even for example, like to the police or medical services, and they still might get wind of it or somebody else.
Yeah. Listen, guys. The way he phrased that, he was thinking probably of his own family, but you've never seen him like have any family around.
Yeah, I was
No.
thinking that, but
As Cassandra will say, the best thing to do for the safety of people you care about is keep a low profile, learn what you can, and as much as it probably doesn't sound great to hear, don't tell them about it, because the more people who know, who don't absolutely have to, that's more ways that people who, I'm gonna be honest, aren't gonna care about who they hurt could find out.
You know how this criminal syndicate is powerful here in the United States, but do their reach extend? Does the reach extend all over the world?
Well, crime doesn't exactly respect borders, so from what I've been told, no.
But even so, organizations still have limits and bounds. Are they like a global group?
Emily would just nod.
do we know that?
I think we've been told that.
Yeah.
We've been the stone is all powerful, basically, but not all powerful,
There-
but
I think you definitely would have been explained at some point, either by Alaric, or by even Solomon. I think even Solomon knows this. And while the stone may be global, it's not like a monolith. So there are like competing groups in different areas of the globe that, well, now you have no idea about specifics.
yeah.
But they're not
And
like
Emily-
I wouldn't call them all powerful global fucking cabal.
Yeah, listen, no, Emily will mention, I mean, it depends. Major cities are probably hives of power. I guess you can move to Alaska, but
He like actually sizes, but like with relief, like, well, it's not Alaska, but it's not the most.
Yeah, I doubt
it's a
Cody,
major
Wyoming.
city. It's a major city, but
yeah, I doubt most U.S. state capitals have much of stone presence. I don't think they're that important unless they're on an important railway track or something for like smuggling or whatever, or if an airport.
I'm gonna chuckle.
Where is your family? I don't think we've ever.
No. Me and my wife, we divorced many years ago. She and our daughter moved back to their hometown, Iceland.
Stare at the camera.
I also stare at the camera.
Wait, why are we staring at the camera?
Don't worry about
Why did they divorce? Why did they divorce, Joe? Think about it. We should not.
Other reasons to divorce.
I remove the striker, Joe.
Jill, have you ever heard of a concept called a beard?
Yes.
Listen. The theory
That's
still
why you
holds.
get 3 strikes. That's just one of them. It doesn't necessarily.
As Emily will
yeah.
say.
Because unfortunately, if one of you is ready to romance, you cannot, in fact, dictate his sexuality. Fuck you.
What if I? Anyways,
That's what you think.
fuck, we have no maid PC here. But anyway.
Exactly. Checkmate, liberal.
Importantly, we don't have anyone. I don't think he's that type of guy. Looking at the ages.
Emily's of age.
Well, let's use a teacher. Who knows? But I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Wait a sec. Yeah, I'd probably find in Iceland.
We only send letters, so it's and think I would be grateful for that affair now.
Well, we're trying to stick together in the meantime.
Well, you know, I'll make something, like get some snacks and come back with you, and I guess introduce myself.
So, you might want to take your recent books, the stuff on the marine biology and the ocean. Listen, you recently find out something weird about the oceans, and well, some people are looking into it, and we might be able to help them narrow it down.
We have a resident nerd who's really good at reading.
He'll not. Yeah, listen. He'll grab a couple of pastries from the kitchen, the books. As listen, yeah, you're probably waiting in front of the house for him, as Abigail would say. So, how many more people in town do you think were affected?
I'm not sure. Gotta be honest, it seems like we've got everyone with flashy, easily noticeable stuff, so theoretically, if the rest of them are like Mr. Jones, I imagine a quarter of the town could have weird stuff, and you wouldn't be able to notice because it's subtle.
Still nod.
Hopefully that means other people can't find out either.
That's true. I don't think anyone will call into the hospital like Zane did, but maybe eventually they'll start to revote to school, and maybe they'll stop holding off the reconstruction project. From there, it'll be easier to find out, but
I think maybe when a log gets back, we should ask him how long a drift thing sticks around.
Oh, I didn't really think about that. Yeah?
I'm pretty sure. I think he doesn't know. I think just they kind of vary, but
He would have a better idea than any of us, though.
So, I mean, doesn't hurt to ask him.
True.
And asking him, honestly, probably is a better idea than just going down there and, seeing what happens. Well, that would be pretty fun.
Why'd you say that? You know we're gonna do it now that you said that, right?
I don't think there's anything interesting to find there, even if we sneak into
I
it.
mean, listen.
The
Last
rift
time
to say,
we found something cool there.
but I think we already experienced the paranormal event,
Yeah, but
and
they must be closing it down. They must be holding it down closed for some reason, right?
I think they're doing it just for better safe than sorry. I think that's the main.
I can literally turn invisible.
I mean, I suppose it could do no harm because I personally don't think it'll. I mean,
We
Actually,
don't know what it will do.
yeah, that's the problem. Actually, we don't know. Yes.
Sounds to me like someone's just being a little bit of a chicken.
Listen, the firefighters were there at the rift and they didn't develop cancer, so
So we can just go and nothing will happen. Fact,
maybe
nothing,
Cassandra.
nothing important is being kept there. Then
But
there's probably
even though I do think Cassandra should check it out invisibly, just in case there's still. Even though I don't think there's still mages staying in here.
I mean, yeah, but we can be nearby. I'll be nearby. We'll get the others too.
Assembling in a big group of the others, I think is not the wisest. Actually, suppose there's children just playing around in ruins. I guess suppose it could make sense.
About to say, definitely less suspicious than.
Honestly, we should create to like draw some penises on the walls. I think that would be like less suspicious. I mean, that's something.
Commit
that,
to
like,
vandalism.
yeah,
Just-
just some dumb kids having fun.
I mean, it's only like the school ruins. Come on, nobody cares about it.
And I think that'd be a reasonable explanation. But potentially just some dumb kids having fun. Come on, listen, Zane will 100% do that, and I don't think Zane would be opposed to that idea. I mean, I'm surprised why nobody did it yet.
But of all people, Zane will find a way to make it end poorly, specifically for him.
Yeah. Sorry, I got excited.
What the fuck?
I just got excited. Don't ignore that.
I can do the bit. Thank you, Zess. You're welcome, Grunt.
You're welcome, Greg.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds fine. Let's go.
It is. Listen, this truly is the
It is.
redemption game.
Wonderful.
Yeah, eventually, Mr. Jones will get out with a little couple of bangs as he like gets the car and starts driving. I'm not sure if any of you are curious enough to ask about his mysterious family.
It seems to be a sore spot, so Emily will try to hold off a bit.
Hold on, let me check my speech.
It's not your
I don't think-
speech. It's your guts. You should check
Yeah, no, listen. Cassandra will listen.
your courage.
Listen. Because honestly, it didn't seem like the sorest spot. It's like it's natural for this to never come up a conversation.
I'll say this. Listen,
No one's ever asked.
you can all give
So, yeah.
me. No, listen. You can all give me a no roll first. Only a basic difficulty.
How about I just ask anyways?
Well, yes, you can ask anyways, but before that, because I do want to add a bit more spice.
I'll do no more reroll because I'm a brave man.
Ah, look at
God,
that.
I'm
Cassandra.
so bad
my
at this.
third eye.
So,
The Eye of Akamoto.
listen. Sandra, Emily, you realize he was weirdly good at I wouldn't say weirdly good, but he was definitely used to having a child around and seemingly understood a lot about what kind of a young girl would need. And was behaving weirdly, sort of like this wasn't his first time. Yes, a girl, Dad. Yes, thank you, Joe.
Can't believe his wife was a stone agent. I'm deciding that now.
Which family, Grunt?
Have to find out.
Bratva. Apparently they all live in Iceland.
So yeah, go ahead, ask away.
Yeah, listen, Cassandra will ask, so did you live in Iceland or?
Oh no, she came to the United States. We met during college. how the story goes. Fell in love, had a kid early, and then we parted ways a few years ago before I came here. I wanted to move away from the big cities. Double check something. Never mind. Same. Like I said, we kept in contacts. Letters. I've visited them. I usually do it 2 or 3 times a year, but it's like he does seem like weirdly nostalgic and like sorrowful a bit. You don't imagine this was a breakup that was nice, and you can give me a detect roll if you want.
Okay.
Any of you, by the way. Roll. You can all roll.
Oh, we all can. Nice.
Well, I'll re-roll.
Let me roll.
Oh,
Cat, let me give it the normal reroll. Damn, we're all dumb.
Listen. Again, he is clearly like nostalgic about it. Don't think it was on his end. Now it doesn't look like it doesn't look like it was some sort of tragic event or like something bombastic, but it's definitely not like a closed chapter in his life.
It's one way doing Mac to interpret what Grunt said, I guess.
I'm a child in my own way.
Yeah, listen, if he seems more nostalgic rather than like hurt, then yeah, I think Cassandra would ask a few more questions. I don't think she would go very like deep, but like just like a few questions, like questions, yeah. Like the basics of like some of the basically the basics of like well, what was your life before you came to Cody?
Well, it seems he was studying. He was like basically already a university. He was teaching at university. Same subject, or advanced maths. Before they had their breakup and divorce, and it was, well, that's when he decided he kind of like needed a new beginning, and just kind of moved here very far away. As he did live in New York for a while there after they both graduated Harvard.
He graduated from Harvard?
Yes.
Why the fuck is he in Cody?
You can ask him if you want.
I think Hannah will. Mr. Jones, if you graduated from an Ivy League school, what are you doing in Cody? You could have gone like anywhere.
He like chuckles a bit and says, well, look around you. What do you see?
Cows.
Right? Lots of cows and not that many people.
Not a fan of big cities?
Not when they remind you of all you've had. Like I said, this is the best way I thought I could get a clean start. It's you know,
Is there
it's a sort of
uh,
like, you know, certain people, when they need to take a break from the world, they go to remote places, they live in the mountains, they find areas of wilderness. Well, I'm no outdoorsman, that's for sure, so this was the next best thing. Small town, somewhere in the middle of nowhere, where I could still, you know, do what I enjoy and focus on work.
anything specific about Cody, or did you just look up like job
Most
openings and
remote
first
place.
one?
So kind of like nodding. Just first opening I saw, I took it.
Ah, I guess it makes sense. Cody's probably pretty high up in the in like the alphabetical like listing.
I'll kind of like laugh a bit at that.
Wyoming is at the bottom.
But it's the top of the
Guess
least
it makes
populated
sense.
states. Depends from which order you look at it.
I lived in a few places. We moved around. I was married with her. Well, a lot of major cities do bring up bad memories. Both on the east and west coast, so. Midwest it was. I can't go too south. It would kill me. And I don't know. Florida just never spoke to me.
I hear Florida's pretty hot. I hear Florida's like pretty like humid too.
Yeah. I mean, if you like beaches, I suppose Miami is nice, but I mean,
You know, it probably for you it's not that impressive, but the peacefulness of this place is something that not many places have. Well, except when I suppose now that you're dealing with magic, but make abstraction of that. It was pretty peaceful for a few years.
Aside from school blowing up, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, Cassandra will kind of say, yeah, that's kind of that's kind of a thing of what we've been told is that well, even if we do just try to go about a normal life, well, we're never going to have exactly a normal life. There'll be people who know, people who might look for us. So, kind of just enjoying it while we got the time to, in between the studying.
You'll nod.
I've noticed a Conca update.
Yeah, I'm calculating his age.
Morgan Jones.
magical trading.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, he's like 36.
He luckily said he became a Murph born at a good age. Young but still adult.
Yes.
He won the lottery.
One of the few middle-aged fucking Griffbor.
Yeah, can you buy some cigarettes for me, Mr. Jones? The shop clerk doesn't believe me. I even brought my passport with me.
Must be that.
Cassandra's gonna look 16 for so long.
Listen.
No,
listen.
she will. When she turns 20, then she'll just look. I do joke that in the 1990s her catchphrase will change to "I'm 30. I'm 36. Fuck off."
Listen, with enough makeup and dress, you look a bit older.
But yeah, no, it's important because his daughter has to have a certain age range. Fine, don't worry about it.
Why is that?
Tell me, who's his daughter?
Don't worry
I
about
will-
it.
Agent.
Zaz and Mac know her, and not me.
Well, we don't, but she's a future Stone Agent or a sword user. One of the two.
No, she's either a future Stone Agent, a sword user, or if she has to be the right age, breedable.
Listen, I have a suspicion on who she is. I mean, might have known it, I don't know.
I think you are, Mac. That's fine. I think you are.
Yeah.
That's always thanks to Troy. That will always be a terrifying thing you always have to ask if Jones doesn't have to be the right age.
And unfortunately, she does live on the coast, which
I
means
hate
the fish
this.
kidnap her.
I hate this.
All coastal cities are at threat. Troy, if you're a woman in a coastal city, Troy can always come out of the water and rape you.
See, oh my god. See, I was gonna say something, but I think that just deleted anything that was lined up to come out of my mouth.
It's fine. We'll genocide the fish people.
We are working on the solution.
But yeah,
Modern.
as they'll kind of like, look at him like, but yeah, no, it's I was actually thinking about maybe this year or next year proposition my daughter to for once spend like a week or two here, but I think I'm gonna put in those plans.
Yeah, especially given like a year, like from what I understand, stone guys will be back around. Iceland's probably safer because I stare at the camera.
He'll kind of laugh, but I think he would have gotten along swimmingly. You know, she looks at Abigail and says, "Remind me a lot of her."
How old is she?
She's about your age. Should be she's turning 17 this year.
What's her name?
Oh, Rebecca.
All right.
Maybe we'll get to meet her one day. Under not bad circumstances, hopefully.
Oh well, I suppose it's just a matter of what these magic powers can do. Maybe you can teleport.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
Ah. Never mind. You're
It's only
silly,
really
like,
short- it's
making a joke about it.
Sadly, so far testing shows it's like visible range, right, Emily?
Yeah. Yes, it's visible range, but my biggest concern is mostly trying to avoid the experiment of what happens if I teleport inside another object. But yeah, it's a no cross-plan teleportation for me at least.
Safety first time. I am happy to hear you are abiding by that.
Some of us are.
Mostly.
Zane is an adventurer. It's an adventurous soul.
Some people are a little bit looser with it, considering the fact that I can heal injuries to an extent.
Oh yeah, I think that didn't embolden some people.
Yeah, namely
That's-
Zane.
Out of all the people. Well. Yeah, as you'll pull in the driveway of the Dark Tower and get out. As you'll walk in with get the gift basket, there is a bit of a commotion inside as everyone just kind of stops and like looks at you. It's kind of like Zane's like, Mr. Jones, what?
Hi Zane. Hello. Mr. Jones is now here too. He's also a wizard.
He's going to be learning with us this time.
Well, that's sick.
In fact, we're the teachers now, Zane. Think about it. Because we're more experienced.
We can fail him. Yes.
Oh no,
Why not? Probably shit at
we
it.
can't. Oh,
Yo, teach. Can
We
you
don't
do
have
this?
grades,
and, like,
Zane.
Snaps his fingers and like a small lightning arc just kind of like jumps into the ceiling.
and there it goes.
That's fine. We're used to it. The ceiling's already like burned.
There are plenty of scorch marks. Yes.
No one in this building has any adrenaline. I think we all should shout adrenaline to 0 if you had any, because we have had to counterspell Zane.
As yeah, listen, Leah will say, oh, I'm happy happy to have you here, Professor. We can show him around the place if you want.
Yeah, no, that'd be great.
As Morgan is gonna look at, is that a spider?
Yes. It's her name's Uno. She's
Weird.
very friendly.
Doesn't look like any spider I've ever seen.
Just to preface, since you're here, you're going to hear a lot of really weird stuff
Yeah.
very quickly.
So we're gonna.
So this spider, I'm gonna pull the band-aid off. This spider's from another dimension.
Damien will say, ha, and there we go. Alright, so you know what? I'm gonna take my notebook. I'm gonna listen to you for the next however long it takes. I'm just gonna take notes. He's gonna actually grab a pencil and notebook and he's gonna sit down. No, unfortunately, he is more of a sci-fi guy.
Ah, my man.
He is on that fucking Asimov grind.
My.
This man has a collection of science fiction pulp magazines in his house.
But yeah, no. If you explain the concept of the multiverse, you know what? He's gonna internalize the lesson of not ask. Don't ask the what do you mean, but just take things at face value and ask questions like a journalist will. You just expand on certain areas.
Yes.
But yeah, no. You'll have.
I can't remember. Have we had echo theory explained to us in this game?
Yes.
It was another game.
This is the game.
Yes. I can only imagine what his reaction is when you explain echo theory to him.
Listen, Stone Cold. Honestly, a bit excited.
Is better or worse than the Harvard classes so far?
I don't think anything compares to all of this. This is beyond any expectation I've ever had, or I think I've ever known anyone to have. This is a new frontier for everything. Our understanding of the world, of the universe, of this multiverse.
So once
Yeah, and you got lucky enough to get on what seems to be the ground floor of it. Like,
Now, I will have to ask, why did you hand my books to Mr. Baxter there? Why is ocean research important?
Mm, here we
all
go.
right,
Ten.
All right.
Please
Tom-
tell me we don't have to deal with Cthulhu.
Emily goes quiet.
don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. But there is a being called Tammy who was locked away in a prison. She got out, and apparently she does have like some sort of weird like fish race that like serves her.
All right.
She like makes monsters and stuff.
all right. To disarm you, with Mr. Jones, I think Cthulhu is probably would probably outrank Tammy because Tammy was imprisoned before. In a hypothetical matchup.
I'm mostly referring to the idea, not necessarily the.
I suppose it fits.
Yeah. The important thing to note: Tammy is a person that is in the ocean. She's very dangerous. Apparently she can create monsters. Good news is she was imprisoned once, so we're pretty sure we can do it again. But part of the research we're doing is some people are out there trying to find her, but the problem is, even for a being like that, ocean's a big place, but Tom is studying ocean currents and hopefully hoping that because of the way your powers, your own like abilities might work, might be able to narrow it down for him. So they'll be able to condense from the entirety of the Earth's oceans to just, parts of it.
Then give me a few hours to process things. Let me sleep on it. I need an afternoon nap. After that, I'm fully dedicated to helping you kids handle this because, by God, it does look like you need all the help.
Listen, on the bright side, once everything gets revealed, you'll be in the history books along with people like Marie Curie or Sir Isaac Newton. And Tom will also be there.
I was gonna make a joke, but that movie only comes out in a few years.
A real man would have just said, timeline altered. It's out now.
Man. Listen, see, there's a difference. Me and Grunt take advantage of a multiverse in a different way. I'll strategically have movies released earlier so I can make references. And when people say like, actually, that doesn't release till this year. Yeah, well, is this your Earth? Shut up, loser.
Yeah, as he will in fact go and find one of the couches and actually like go to have a power nap because by God, he is mentally exhausted.
Well, he took it better than Tom did.
He took it better than I expected, to be honest.
Again, that's not fair to Tom. I don't think we pulled the gun on him.
As Damien
You could
say,
also argue that we had to pull a gun on him because he took it worse in the first place.
Damien will speak up like, well, he complaining as my defense.
Yeah.
You did what you had to. I think. Maybe a
I don't
bit
think
much.
I don't think the gun was exactly optimal in that situation.
I'll look at him now. Productive member of society. He's gonna figure out this complicated research bit.
Are
So-
you really going to be able to narrow it down with a couple of books?
Not alone, of course, but in the future. The ocean.
Well-
Really,
Yeah, what Emily said. Like a couple of books won't narrow it down alone, but like for example, if we can discount like there's like 7 C's. If we can discount even like one of them, that's a lot less ground Warwick and Ed have to look over.
and besides, each book will serve as foundational knowledge for future research.
So while we're waiting for that, what do we do in the meantime?
Train. Listen, I think the Tiama, no, fuck, it's Tam, fuck, no, fuck, I lost that again. The Tam, no, wait, the Tammy problem, I'll say Tammy. The Tammy problem, I think, is a future problem for now. That will be able to be dealt with in the future. Right now, especially we ourselves can do little against that, but to prepare, learn, study, use our powers better.
Zane will shout
Go
from the other
explore.
corner.
Hmm?
So I hear we're gonna go sneak around school.
Who told
Yeah, yes, Zane. I think it was Abigail, probably.
Yes, Abigail's behind him, smirking.
him?
Yes, Zane, get ready. Also, get your best Sharpie ready.
Is that a dick joke?
No, it wasn't intended to be. It was quite
We're
literal.
gonna cover up our snooping with like petty vandalism.
Oh, cool.
This is why, in fact, Zane, I need you on your best behavior and be ready.
I
I
have
want some real artistry done.
I have
I
some
can
stolen
guarantee you
paint.
he already has spray paint. Yep.
All right. Good work, Picasso.
Awesome. I'll bring like both buckets. Like goes in the back, shouts for Caleb to follow him.
Caleb kills himself. We hear a gunshot.
Poor Caleb. We need to check in on him. God. Get him a therapist, Dad.
Listen, this isn't as bad as the X-Men game. We're starting to get there, but it isn't as bad as the X-Men game. When having to manage 15 NPCs
I have.
all in the same house.
I've been fortified. I can
Well trained.
juggle 10 additional more. I will keep adding them, Zaz. Watch me.
We are the 18 after all. We handle all the fucking fuck ups that are left by other games.
But yeah, listen. I suppose you're gonna get the group ready to sneak around school. Right now it's around like 2 in the afternoon.
We're just gonna leave Mr. Jones with Solomon.
Well, now see the question is. The question. Onyx is gonna look like, where are you going exactly?
We're gonna do teenager things. You should come.
She like smiles and looks very happy at them. Amber will say, you know what? I'll stay here with Tom and Mr. Jones when he wakes up. You'll have fun.
Are you sure?
Trust me, I don't want to see that school at all. I never liked it. I'm not gonna like it
Listen,
now.
I mean, listen, you can do petty vandalism against it, but listen, that's fine, Amber.
I'm not Zane though. I don't see the point.
You know, that's fair.
Emilia's like, well, I also don't see the point, but I think it's a very nice group activity.
Well, the point actually is having to cover it up and also to, I think it'll be
It's team
fun.
bonding.
It'll be a fun for others and also as a cover up for why a bunch of teenagers are sneaking around the ruin.
Why are we sneaking around there?
We were talking about the rift itself and not really knowing much about it.
And also why they have kept postponing the school reconstruction. So we're gonna go take a look.
Again, I personally think it's probably been nothing, as the fire workers have not. I don't think any of the firemen are wizards.
We don't know that.
Yeah, true, I suppose. I could go by the station and check. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's more again a precautionary measure that they did probably. But anyway, we're just gonna check it out.
Yeah. Large group is gonna move out. As yeah, we'll head over to Stealth. As you'll get there. And yeah, it is kind of like, it's not like a ruin because they sort of cordoned off the area, but try to like maintain it a bit, to sort of make it more safe in case, like, so you can't like just accidentally wander in. So you will have to unironically jump the fence. Question is, who here has the best stealth and wants to?
My stealth's okay, but I think Cassandra's is one better.
I got 5 dots in stealth, and
I
I
also
can.
have 5.
I have 5 dots. Yeah.
Then one of you rolls and you'll get a +1.
Take it away, Zaz.
Go, Cassandra.
Stealth +1. Let's re-roll.
There we go. As you sort of take out like some fucking pliers, is that the correct word?
Yeah, pliers.
I think you can cut
So, like,
fences
cut a
with-
chain link. Yeah.
You snap the fence. In a couple of spots you're able to like push through easily. As you're able to move about, there's no one really that spots you, and there's no one really like guarding this place or like watching over. It's kind of like cordoned it off and left it like this, as it was a large explosion, so there are still like debris, and well, now the grass and vegetation has slowly begun to reclaim, but once where the building was now, it's just kind of like a large pile of rubble. As yeah, well, you're looking around. Yeah, give me a detect roll.
I would love to give you a detect roll. Listen, it could be 100 cops. We have 5,000 people living here.
Do I re-roll that one?
Max, there aren't even 12 cops in my hometown.
Damn. Yeah, let me do a normal reroll.
Let me roll here real quick.
Look at that.
Oh.
Oh, what the fuck?
So
Listen, it's okay. It's okay to eat shit during group rolls. That's a rock.
Actually, I just realized I have reveal. I have the spell. Hold on here.
yeah, but this isn't like, I mean, you can still use it, but this isn't. That's not gonna. This is
gotcha.
non-magical. I mean, you can still use it to see if there's any like magical shit or like some
gotcha.
weird rift stuff happening. As if you use the reveal spell, yes, your powers will in fact flare up all around
But
you.
it's okay, but it's like all around, nothing specific. Just
Yes. But as you're like looking around, Hannah, Emily, you spot something underneath the rubble.
so head over there.
As yeah, the reason you spot it's because it reflects sunlight. It's shiny.
Are we able to like unbury it?
Yes, as you uncover it, it was clearly covered up with some tarp. But as you like lift off it's kind of like junk covering it, you realize it looks like a shield. It's like completely spotless.
That's weird.
Its
I
colors
wanna
though
touch
its colors do just resemble the American flag. Like there's a star on it, and there's like
Not
red and
What?
blue.
Now, Grant, me a bit now. Where I have high culture. Can I roll a?
I'll be honest, if anyone here reads comics, I'm pretty sure you would have.
Is it that obvious?
What did you guys find over there?
Okay,
I don't know. A shield?
Now I'll say
Yes,
this,
and-
Mac. It's not the exact same shield, but it does have like
The
little-
MCU shield.
Multiverse obeys copyright, Mac.
Legally distinct. It's legally distinct.
It is. It does have like it's like it's bigger than what you would have seen in the movie. It's much more resembling like a Roman scutum in size than
Gotcha. Okay. Yes, Emily will actually exclaim. It looks like Captain America's shield. Looks a bit different though.
Ooh.
Captain America.
Yeah, it's a comic book hero.
I mean, I've seen the name.
But it's not exactly. Wait, holy shit!
you like pick it up. It's super light.
Yeah, even Emily would be confused by that. Usually, it's sort of made of a super durable material, at least. Well, I suppose the echo. If you consider the echo fear, I suppose the translation could be imperfect. But wait, if this thing is over here?
What?
Holy fucking shit!
Yeah, there's a shield. What do you think? There's a shield like bearer?
The guy might be here. Yeah, because he belongs to someone. And remember the other time when the first wizard came?
Looks at the rebel.
I think he should be
He's under all that.
He could survive that. Yeah, I think he survived the plane crash, like freezing.
It was also covered up by a tarp, so somebody wanted to hide it.
Yeah, that's always like, wait, yeah, who the fuck wanted to hide it? Actually, the stone
Wait,
guys would have. The stone guys would
are
have
you-
invested.
Are you implying that there is a superhero running around Cody right now?
Oh, yeah, he'll stand out a lot with the 10 wizards.
The problem is, like, I'm thinking, how could this even work? Because, like, again, if the stone age would be here, they would send, I think, more people if they discovered this. And I'm pretty sure some stone investigator will be able to eventually put one and one together, even if they're not comic book nerds. And the guy himself would have stood out, even if he were something else. Even
So maybe someone just took it or summoned it the way that Damien can summon stuff.
isn't maybe it's just even if it's only shit on, it's just, who the fuck covered it up?
I don't know, but do we put it back? Somebody might, come
I-
looking for it. Unless you
Especially-
want to go walking down the street with that thing on your
Yeah,
arm.
no, I don't. No, I don't. But just maybe pick it up, put it up in the back of the car. I guess maybe he will follow us. Maybe he actually. Yeah, it's Emily looking actually befuddled, confused. I found no idea what to do. Huh?
What do you think about that? I'm gonna go look around.
But
See if there's
if-
anything
if
else.
this is here, is there anything else?
I'll say this, Emily, because you did pick it up. It's not like an actual. It's not like just a shield. It has you can kind of like glance at it. There's like many sort of connecting parts to it. It's not just like it has the straps and that's it. It's
Yeah,
definitely more sophisticated and advanced.
yeah. Emily will look at it and actually will say that
Figure it out, Puzzle Master.
makes sense. I suppose that the real Captain America will have she will be a lot more advanced than the comic books.
Why is that?
You can give me a no roll, extreme difficulty. I
Yeah.
don't think you know alien tech.
No, she doesn't. But yeah, as I was saying, well, if it's an actual piece of military equipment and Captain Rogers was an army man, I suppose he would be provided something serious by S.H.I.E.L.D. Listen, I'll give them.
I'll say this with the partial, Emily. You can tell that something is missing from there's like an empty compartment. It's like small, the size of your fist. You're not really sure what could have fit there, but it's definitely kind of like weird. There's like a couple of cables sticking out through it.
You could have been a superhero walking around. Listen, you can take the tarp and take it back.
You're gonna put it back and cover it. It's probably looks like the tarp was moved by the wind.
Yeah, basically like covered inside the tarp.
You leave it there. Hear Damien kind of shout for you in the distance. He was closer to like the school ruins themselves.
Yeah, Cassandra will run over.
As you are greeted by this very tense scene. As Damien's trying like, okay, Onyx, just calm down. Just calm down. As you see the shadows around Onyx are like flailing as every now and then one of the shadows is gonna just lash out at one of the like a piece of rubble as the stone sort of cracks underneath the pressure.
Oh,
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
I don't know, she
Oh.
started to freak out. No, I saw him. No.
What's happening, Onyx?
Sahu, Sahu, talk to me, Sahu.
Why don't you give me a speech roll there?
Yes.
Sam?
Who's him, Onyx? Who's him?
You hear a couple of stones, like hear someone say, "I mean you no harm. This I swear. Just we can talk about it, please." Like two hands being raised above a boulder, as the shadows are like again like snapping.
Right. Listen. This Cassandra will get like try to get like closer to Onyx. So, okay, Onyx. Just breathe for a second.
Fine.
And she'll say, "You stay there for a second. Okay. Who's him? Like who do you think this guy is?"
I think I saw Troy.
It's probably as Emily looking at it, it's probably not Troy. I think I know who this guy might be. I think he's a traveler from a different dimension. I don't think, even if he possibly looks like Troy, I don't think it's him.
Listen, as she'll just say, let's give him a chance to talk. Last thing we want to do is, even the amount of multiverses, there's probably a lot of people who look like you, look like me. Last thing we want to do is like hurt somebody just because they look like an asshole, right?
She like slowly nods as everyone's kind of like gathering around. Hey, can I poke my head out?
Yeah, it should be good. But should be good to come out now.
Still be careful and slow though, just to be certain.
All right. See, like, slowly, like, peeks out as you see. Yeah, you see a young man. It's around the same age as all of you. Just kind of like, clearly, like, wearing like this very weird suit, not like civilian clothes.
Yeah, it's a super suit. Is it super suit, Grunt? What's the one like? What's the suit looking like?
Oh, Mac? God, let me actually give me a no roll.
Yeah, let's just see.
Well, listen, I don't know what you mean by super suit, but
Is it military suit or is it like basically like the she was looking for? Is it the fucking funny colored suit from the comics? Because that's the only Captain America that Emily knows.
It's resembles. This has been sent to the Zack Snyder, full of costumes. So it's
Yeah, because
God, you step a bit closer. Actually, the lighting's so dog shit in here. I can't see you.
yeah, listen, we don't have the Zack Snyder version.
Really dark all of a sudden.
Listen, Emily only knows the comic book suits are like super bright.
But no,
She doesn't
no,
know
it
that's
doesn't.
normal.
It doesn't look like a comic book. It does. It doesn't resemble any military uniform you know. But you will see like the suit itself has a lot of these like, and they are very obvious because again they reflect the light. These small like metal studs. I need your friend there to relax. I don't mean any of
Yeah.
you harm.
Listen. I think we believe you. Just that unfortunate circumstances, kind of like a
Okay.
coincidence.
Let's start with some questions, because unfortunately, you got a face that's pretty similar to a pretty bad guy around these parts. What's his name?
He like sort of hesitates a bit. Says, "Can call me Troy. What's your name?"
Oh no.
It's like Onyx
Cassandra?
like clenches
Cassandra?
her fist. Like doesn't do anything, but she is very tense.
Cassandra. Okay. She'll try basically then she'll continue. We just ask a few questions because I think you might be pretty far from home right now. Where are you from, and what year do you think it is?
Well, I'm from Madison, Indiana. At the very least, I think it is 1968.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Well, the year right now, right here is it's like 1977, right?
Yeah.
78 actually.
I thought we
19.
76. Okay.
Yeah, it's 19
No,
1978.
No, 77. You're right. Sorry, my bad. But yeah.
Yeah. 1977. It's 1977.
Those Nazis.
What we
What? Wait. Nazis?
Apologize. I understand.
Can you explain what happened? Maybe perhaps.
Nazis still a thing from where you're from?
It's quite so. They are a dangerous group.
Right.
Mad scientists, maniacs, and murderers, all of them. War criminals. Afraid I don't understand because, well, my friend, I'm not. I wish I could explain more, but I can't. I don't know how.
Do you remember
Okay.
how you got here?
There was a big explosion, and I hid behind my shield. And then all I knew was I was here, and
No.
Was it about yay big, yay wide?
yes,
We found it back there, by the way.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Troy, okay, gonna have to kind of take me on my word a bit here. Because unfortunately, a local expert kind of isn't here right now. I think you're from a different part of the multiverse and ended up here, and unfortunately for you, from what I understand, the version of you that exists here, kind of a real shitty guy.
I'll have to stop you right there. You've said a lot of words, and I'll be honest, I understood only the last part. I promise
that's-
you I will be on my best behavior.
Let's
Yeah.
talk about this somewhere else. Also, but close, so we don't have to. There's this distance between Onyx and
Yeah.
Troy.
Hey,
But
now I've been in this town of yours for a few weeks, and there's some suspicious individuals that they're moving about. They don't look like police, they don't dress like the military, and they have these weird, well, speaking riddles to me. I know they're not CIA either, or FBI.
all right, that's actually good to know. We'll speak about that later. Let's for now grab your shield and let's head back.
Wait, hold on. We're not just gonna trust this guy immediately, right? Like, we don't.
Do we want to shout all of our secret stuff out here in the open? Maybe we don't take him back to the base right now, but we should probably not talk right here.
Yeah, anywhere else really. Yeah.
They are afraid of this place, though. The secret agents. They don't come too close.
Actually, fuck, they probably have seen that we are here. They do have to what? They do still fucking watch it.
I thought we.
I'm not sure. Are
Handle
they
that.
Nazi operatives?
Don't know. Probably not.
If the only guys we currently know about are a group. Listen, we know about a few different people. I didn't know any of them were Nazis, so probably you're probably talking about a different group.
Understood. Your friend suggested this is not necessarily the safest place, but they haven't ventured out here since I arrived, and well, I'm not sure how I can earn your trust, ma'am. She looks at you, Hannah.
I don't know either, but fine. We'll go talk in like the car or something.
I'll sort of nod.
But a couple of us should probably stay with Onyx separately, right?
Yeah.
So I'll be fine. Fine. That should just
You sure?
falls into like the shadows and disappears.
Oh god. I don't
Okay.
think she's. Okay, this for later.
Is this universe's version of me that evil?
Yes, she sounds pretty bad. Pretty.
I'll tell you the full story later. All I know is that a lot of people got hurt. We'll leave it at that for now. A lot of innocent people got hurt.
Truly is a sad day. Well, then I will grab my shield and follow you, friends. So, yeah,
Cassandra,
he's gonna like
nod.
get that up and he's gonna bump it over the back. Says, I did notice your first thing that tipped me off that something wasn't right. This place seems very, I won't sound insulting, but the lack of technological development. But
Yeah, apparently our universe is not the greatest in terms of advancement, both magic or technology. So
Wait, hold on. You said you came from 1968.
he came from a
Us.
different universe, Anna.
I haven't even seen a single robot around.
I'll explain to you later, Hannah. We'll
You
talk.
have robots in 1968?
Yes, they do have a lot more, Hannah. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, you sneak out the same way you came in, as you'll.
Yeah, Emily will instruct also the captain to cover his thing in the tarp.
Yeah. As you'll go back to the car, as you'll start driving away and making sure nobody's following you. Listen, luckily for you, the Stone Agents are like, surely nobody's insane enough to go back to an active Rift site. Just wondering.
We are built different, Mr. Stone Agent. And look what we got. Captain America.
What's the worst going to happen? We're going to get double the fucking rift powers, losers.
We're gonna level up. That's not gonna happen.
Sir, they got Captain America. They got who?
It's fine. I got news from Morocco. We got an actual angel.
But yeah, as he gets into he'll put the shield on the back. He'll get a squeeze in the car with you. As is a rather well-built individual at this point.
He's Captain America after all.
We also have a lot of people in this car.
Yes. He'll. Well, if you have questions, I think I can answer more of yours than you can answer mine.
I do have a question. Are you a member of the U.S. Army or were?
Oh, yes.
Did you fight in World War II?
No.
Okay, I'm actually surprised by that, actually. Huh.
Why would I? I'm only 17.
That's true. The timelines don't actually add up. Oh,
So you're like at war then? Back home?
Yes.
the Nazis? Wait, the Nazis are under sick. Wait, hold on. Actually, that's a good question. What? Can you
Yes.
elaborate more on the Nazis?
Don't you have the?
We won the war in the 45. VE Day
His,
is.
his
hold on.
eyes go wide.
Yeah, it's VE Day. Victory in Europe.
Certainly live in a much more happier universe than I do, friend.
Yep, the United Nations were founded right after to make sure that a war would never happen again. Well, they kind of failed at that part. But
Looks into the camera.
yeah, we don't need to look into the camera. Emily said like, clearly failed at that part, but listen, the water's trying.
No, and the World War II was much less happy affair for us. They won, Europe fell, and well, fortunately, so did Russia soon after. Nazis are quite a large part of world politics where I come from.
America also fallen? Or?
Represent the last bastion of freedom in the world. Not really that.
So yeah, I suppose Cassandra will say, yeah, this world has its own share of issues, but yeah, no, we avoided that. And to be fair, sounds like a lot of the things that are gonna be wrong here are either just normal societal stuff, or they're gonna be something outside of people's control.
Don't have robots. I assume you don't won World War II, and have nuclear weapons still.
Yes, that is a big problem. Yeah, that was a.
Yeah, that's how they ended. That's pretty sure that's how they ended the war in Japan, right?
Yes,
Right.
two nukes were dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Little boy and fat man.
And what about the about the robots? The Japanese were not able to. See, now it makes sense.
Yeah, I think in our world, whatever technology that led to the creation of robots was not discovered, which means we are probably lacking compared to yours.
And the Japanese power armors, they did ravages. They ravaged the armies in the war.
Not even the Japanese one. Oh,
Feel kind of like a nod. I did say the United States were the last bastion of freedom. It's a bleak world. Does that mean you don't have any super weapons projects?
I mean, there's nuclear weapons. I do believe there was some. In fact, there are some dearmament treaties because there was an experiment about spaceborne weapons, but that went
Probably
so.
ones we don't know about.
Yeah.
considering-
Oh yeah.
Cassandra will actually say, yeah, there's nukes are the only ones right now, but there's probably others in development. And Cassandra will say, not to mention, there's it's kind of a weird time right now because it sounds like there's a lot of weird stuff popping up, and well, unfortunately, don't think everyone who's finding out about them have like good intentions.
Yeah, I think the super weapon development time is happening right now.
That means my shield will lack the power source. Fully operated.
I did notice that you were lacking a compartment there.
Fortunately,
Listen, Cassandra will say, listen, the multiversal expert is currently away right now. When he gets back, probably talk to him about it. Maybe there's something that can be done.
Why is it that every other dimension we hear about sounds horrible?
mind me asking though, then who are you associated with? You don't seem to You seem to know a lot, but at the same time, you're driving
We're
in a rather cramped environment.
Oh, right. So the thing you gotta understand is, a few. How long ago was it, Grunt?
Long goes what?
When the school exploded.
Uh, probably like 6 months or so. Probably a bit more.
All right. I understand. Like 6 months ago, we got exposed to some weird energy source when that place you were at. That used to be a school. Blew up, and we can do some weird stuff. We're calling it magic. But upside to that, we can do cool stuff. Upside to that again, we found some people who know more about this stuff, who have been teaching us, helping protect us, give us a place where we can actually learn how to use our abilities. Downside to that, yeah, there apparently are a lot of people who would just like to kill us or do worse to us because of something totally out of our control.
Yes, we are in fact hot commodities right now in the scientific community.
Good.
And so are you right now.
Oh.
And I do have a question.
Yes.
When did you notice those agents? Were they recently? Were they still here?
Well, they were here
Actually-
last week when I
I
ventured
want
out
to
of
clarify
town.
something. I want to clarify something. You said they spoke in riddles. What do you mean by that?
Well, I believe I overheard them use what I could only imagine were catchphrases.
The decoded language for security reasons? Can you say some examples? Maybe we recognize some of the words so in case it doesn't.
So give you a couple of examples. As the way he's speaking doesn't take a genius. He is confusing what he thought was some sort of weird encoded speech with just, for you, is day-to-day jargon. Certain like expressions and like figures of speech that clearly don't translate well for him. Because especially the people who would use these would be younger people, high schoolers. And why he assumes high schoolers are Nazi agents, or like, that's on you to ask.
Cassandra will kind of laugh a bit and she'll say, okay, it's not impossible that those were spies, but those may have also been teenagers.
Yeah, we might be dealing with some cultural misunderstandings right now.
They were quite young, yes, but soldiers. When do you people start joining the army?
From what I understand, gotta be
Usually 18. Some people join at 17 if there's like a particular
parts of
war.
the world do different
That's why
things,
I
but
asked.
different parts of the world gotta do different things. But yeah, most of the world kind of frowns on child soldiers.
I suppose, but on our world also we didn't have to resort to only the Nazis have to resort to child soldiers.
Well, they usually start experiments when they're young.
Of course, they do human experiments on people.
Well, the power armors, they usually, well, they need a certain pilot to be able to resist the mental strain. They train them from a young age. You start out at 5. I was being trained for a different version of the US backed program. But well, we were a bit ahead of them in planning. our government decided that, well, designing a power armor that needed such a long training time would not be acceptable. And he like points to his like jacket. So we scaled down, but double down on flexibility.
Is it like a machine suit you're wearing? Is it like machinery in the jacket, or it doesn't look heavy to me?
It's not. Made out of a special alloy that, well, has a lot of very particular properties. Absorbs kinetic energy and redistributes it quite well. Gunfire, knives, they don't mean it. Also extremely light, makes no sound. Shield has a few more capabilities, but fortunately it does need a power source to fully operate its more autonomous features.
So do you know what its power source is? Is it like something special?
A fusion battery.
A what?
I wouldn't be able to tell you exactly how it works, but
Like a miniaturized nuclear power plant? I assume, because I think we have.
stress.
I think we have those here, but they're a bit bigger, not portable. Usually require entire big compounds with cooling towers and stuff.
The shield comes equipped with assistant AI for aiming purposes and other battlefield scanners.
As Emily will fuck,
What?
as Emily will fucking widens her eyes.
What do you mean aiming?
Well, you can shoot it.
You can.
Is there a gun in that thing?
No, the shield itself is detachable from the handle. Has a magnetic pull and you can use it both offensively and defensively.
Okay, yeah, I guess your world is more advanced. Because I'm gonna be honest, that thing looks about as aerodynamic as a sofa.
No, it's actually very light. It's like a frisbee.
Made out of the same material that my armor is, and well, when you can properly redistribute kinetic energy, you can imagine if you store it and then release it, it can pack quite a punch.
Okay.
Kind
I
of
think
shaped like those sleds we take up to the mountains when it snows.
Yes.
Oh.
But imagine you can collect all the snow you slide on, and then when it's quite a lot, you throw it at someone.
Listen, like I said, our resident expert on the multiverse isn't in right now, but once he is in, we can probably get to figuring out, to be honest, getting home might be a lot more difficult than getting here.
I mean, it shouldn't be impossible, right? I mean, Ed actually. Listen, Ed mentions like something offhandedly, but I think it should not be impossible. Ed can travel around, after all.
And we never actually asked him like what process he went through.
Again, well, I mean, the thing is, he said that some people are capable of surviving, and unless Troy got extremely lucky and just won the roulette wheel, I think he should be capable of traveling. He did mention that some people are just able to do that.
Listen, I just want to adjust expectations. Like, he might be here he might be here for a bit.
Yes.
Well, just have to apologize once more for your friend. It seems
It's not your fault.
Well,
It's
yeah, we can probably get to why she reacted like that. As listen, Cassandra will regale him.
He kills himself.
Now I
What
will
have I
say you
done?
are in the car with some of the others.
Yeah, she's like not including everything.
But you are though like
Actually-
mentioning the fish story and
Yes, like I am mentioning some of that, like that
Oh.
stuff. Yeah.
yeah. Listen, it's gonna be a long car ride. Are you good? Listen, you can all give me an awareness if you want.
I will give you an awareness. I have 4 dice now, mind. I'll still give you an awareness. Maybe I'll roll like a god. Oh my
Holy
god.
shit. Sandra, this again will be a long car ride as you will notice there is a car tailing you. Well, it's not really,
Okay.
it's more of a pickup truck, but
Oh, everyone, I don't mean to alarm you, but I think there's a car following us. I'm gonna do a little test here. As she will do the test where you turn like right, then turn right, then turn right.
as yes, the car is still following you.
Okay, fine.
Okay, we are absolutely being followed, guys. So I'm not gonna take us to the base.
Okay, fuck, they're still here, goddammit.
Where can we go? I mean, other than out in the desert where we used to practice, and I don't think that's a good idea right now.
I can lure them out, and I'll be able to handle them if it's just a few agents.
Honestly, Cassandra will say, well, part of the reason for our training is also figuring out how to use our magic to defend ourselves. So, honestly, if we can't lose them, luring them out.
I think there's no way to. There's no way to lose him. I think luring was the only way. I'll hopefully leave the killing to the actual soldier. I'll try covering fire, maybe.
He kind of shrugs. I'm gonna lightning them.
I hate to say
Nah,
that, but I think you guys are right about that.
Again, unless we can lose them, I don't think they'll leave. And at this point,
Yeah, Cassandra's gonna just like lead them somewhere like that, like does like don't want people to see this.
As listen, yeah, you'll drive a bit outside of town as you approach like an deserted area. You will pull the car, and as you'll fall out more or less, as Troy will immediately go for the trunk, as like grabs the shield and yanks it out. As the other car will stop a bit, as you'll see like the door pop open. You see a man walking out. Similarly to Troy, he's also dressed rather weirdly. Definitely not a local. But as he like gets out, he kind of like has his arms raised and says, "I mean you no harm, friends. I merely wish to converse."
Yeah, listen, if you're willing to just talk, just talking sounds fine.
Right, so I believe I can provide some assistance you might need in this case.
Okay, let's start with who are you?
They call me Simon. Like your friend over there with the big shield. I'm also not from around here. Unlike him though, I'm a bit more in the know.
Okay. So what is it that you want?
Well, put it simply, I want to talk. And, well, after that, you can see how things go from there.
We're talking right now, right?
Zane's like, can I
No, let's
Oh,
wait for
hold
now,
on.
Zane.
Okay. Quite simple. I understand the Tower of Magic has sent someone here as call him envoy. I also wish to have, well, cordial relationships with people like you. And I know that, well, you're probably quite suspicious of me, and for good reason. You are, I assume you have been quite a lot.
Say that.
I'm
Are
like,
we going to get to the point soon?
well, this is the point. Unless you're gonna tell me you have no intention of working together in the future.
I mean, it depends on what you want and
I mean,
what you
I
intend
can't
to.
promise. I can't promise. I can't say we're going to work together without knowing what your goals are. But
It's
you,
quite
if
simple.
you're not, you don't want to, if you don't want to harm us. I see no reason to start a fight over nothing.
I'm sure you're well aware of some of the. Are you well aware of some of the tragedies and disasters ongoing currently at this moment?
Some of them.
Are you aware of potentially future disasters that have a high likelihood of happening soon?
Probably not.
Well, then you understand then that there is one focal point for all of these things, right? And it is your friend, the Time Lord.
Gonna have to elaborate unless you're gonna tell me he blew up the school. I think that just happened.
No. But his negligence allowed individuals like those that roam now our oceans, well, escape free. Cause quite a lot of despair and misery for a lot of people. His negligence has, well, it will cost more lives in the future. That is not even taking into account his personal war with agents of the machines, which, well, most likely you've encountered maybe one or two.
What are you suggesting then?
Quite simply, I believe that Time Lord Friend is a bit in over his head. And if this world is to rally against future threats, it needs to be a more organized effort in dealing with things. Not high school kids, not traumatized Rift victims, but properly trained agents with pre-existing structures and equipment that can handle, well, threats of the nature you already heard about, and future ones.
And if you're willing to help out, we're not opposed to it. And can I roll detect focus on what he's saying while he's saying that? Give me that shit.
This is an insight check.
Yes, that's the detect one.
Give the normal reroll. Give me a spin. It's a double crit.
Hey, he's not lying.
Okay, gotcha.
Unlike other idiots, he knows he can't kill the Time Lord.
Yeah. Unlike these other morons that fucking moron. Anyway, say. Alright then, I think I'm not sure about yes, but I think that if you want to help us deal with like the many threats and stuff that comes out these rifts, I don't think that's a bad thing. Dude, as long as we are not forced into anything, like signing a contract or whatever.
Well,
Now, why would you say something so specific?
he'll say, do you have the funds to support such an investment? From the personnel, the lives lost, the expenditure in equipment and infrastructure?
No, we don't.
No?
Kind of a volunteer force.
Yeah.
Which is why it's been, well, so, why on a global scale, not looking very good. Which is why you need proper systems in place. Systems that my group can finance and can support. Your approval. Which unfortunately, I'm not sure how you do business, but we do have contracts and proper legislation for everything.
Alright, as long as we get to read the contract actually.
Why do you need our approval?
Are you not the representatives for your small but clearly defined magic organization?
We are.
So then who should I speak with if I want to speak with the magic? If I wanted to speak with your criminal enterprise, I would approach them, but you are the wizards, no?
Listen, I think I believe you. I think you're right. You can read the contract, and even if we decide to don't sign it, I'm not sure if you have ambassadors or means of communication. I don't think that's that expensive. We can still stay in touch at least.
Not very possible, I'm afraid. Your Time Lord friend is quite jumpy for self-explanatory reason. I wish to not suffer many endless, many painful deaths, if possible.
No. Just gave me a lot of information. I'll be honest. I don't like to make such important decisions just on the spot. I do usually like to think about them.
Yeah.
I will have to say though that your friend there needs to go back to his own universe. People there need him. His country needs him.
We were hoping to find a way for him to be able to go back home.
me and my people can assure transportation.
She's gonna look at Troy. How's he feeling about that?
Troy is maintaining a very stoic demeanor about this entire thing. You can give me a detect roll if you wanna, what he's thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Troy doesn't trust this man.
Yeah.
Not one bit.
In that case,
Yeah.
yeah, Emily would just say, well, it's his decision to make. We'll. He's his own person.
Troy will take a step forward and says, this is goodbye, friends.
Listen, Cassandra will say, yeah, does she want to go with him?
As Emily will a bit whisper, I mean, if you want, you can also, if you a bit more in hush tone, like, I mean, if you want to stay here and wait until the others arrive, if you don't trust this man, you can also stay here.
Quite alright. Lack the options. And I will take this man's offer. My personal distrust of corporate suits. It's not such a big factor. Pats you on the shoulder. Starts walking towards the man. As Simon will not say, well, then I shall help Mr. Thompson go back, and afterwards we can revisit this discussion, and I'll provide you with a contract so you can read it in. As you see him like pull out of his jacket this like small device, he like starts like tapping it, and as he does that, you just see Troy fucking with the shield in one hand, like one quick swing, as he like fucking cracks this guy's skull, as the man just flies onto the ground. And like the moment he does that, you can see the man just evaporate into the air.
As Cassandra's gonna yell, everyone back at the fucking car now. We need to find Hunter. We need to find Amelia. We need to find Hunter.
As yeah, you're all bolting. Do you get in the car and, well, as you just drive back home, back to base?
Yeah, to grab everybody. Yeah, to fucking
Yeah, we need to find Amelia, then we need to find Hunter. Hey, Alaric! Alaric!
We just declared war.
Listen
Technically, we didn't.
here.
I am I am Canada to his United States. I'm supporting my brother all the way.
Yes. Listen. We don't know, but the Palantir will be our enemies anyway.
I
Listen,
wonder
Jordan.
why.
Yeah. Listen, we don't know. Listen. Emily.
Now, sadly, as evidenced by the fact that Alaric later found Storm, he was completely right, though.
And listen, and as Emily rolled the focus detect, he didn't lie in his words.
He didn't. It's fine though. As yeah, you'll drive to base. As once you get there, you'll see sort of in the back as Onyx immediately like hides in the shadows. Amelia with the dogs just kind of hanging out in the backyard. Tom's probably inside. Alongside some of the others. The rest of you in the car just kind of like bolt out as in the. Yeah, you just kind of like. Everyone's like, what happened?
Okay. All right. So, first of all, new guy from universe where the Nazis won World War II. Met another guy, apparently some like corporate guy, who tried to get us to like sound like he wanted us to like work with him instead of Alaric. But listen, so yeah, we need to tell Alaric about that now, because well, I don't think that guy's gonna be very happy with the no answer we gave him.
Emilia's gonna like nod and gonna like start speaking Hunter.
Yeah. Emily will try to get Solomon.
Solomon is ready as everyone's kind of like heading inside, checking the windows, making sure nobody sneaks, as Troy will say. I apologize for my rash behavior there, friends, but I will not collude with Nazi supporters.
Listen, I didn't think he was lying, but I also don't fully trust random corporations from a...
Yeah.
No, I've seen this man before.
Yes, actually, Emily will stare. You've seen this man before? Wait,
Yes.
is he... Holy fuck, he's an actual Nazi?
Well, no, but I don't care for those who fund their research regardless.
Oh, never mind. Holy shit.
Cassandra will say, listen, if there's if somebody who's not a Nazi sits at the table with like 12 Nazis, that means there's like 13
Yeah.
Nazis, right?
Yeah, as Emily was like, I was thinking actually about... listen, I wouldn't ever betray Alaric for this guy, but... Oh, thank you, thank you, Mr. Thank you, Troy.
He was well, one of the corporate spokespeople. There's not that much news that was conveyed from Europe, especially after the fall of Britain, but this was one of those news coverages I'll never forget. It was there in the lineup.
Holy fuck. Actually, that explains technology. Holy fuck. Of course the Nazis won the fucking war because some interdimensional assholes helped them out. Now it all makes sense.
Listen, Cassandra's actually gonna say, listen, Troy, not only gonna get you home, no, I think listen, we might not be as advanced as them, but listen, we got our own weird shit we're developing over here. I think it's about time someone gave the Land of the Free some fucking help.
Hell yeah, fuck these assholes.
Grunt, are you alleging Simon just did it for the love of the grind?
If you're a businessman, are you gonna have one business? No.
I'm a businessman.
What the fuck? I'm sorry, Grunt over here. Like, not everybody.
Grunt, I didn't know you were so radical. Listen, brother, fascism truly is capitalism at its most naked.
Grunt over here. You say we write the propaganda, but then you do this, Grunt. Then you do this, Grunt.
Put her there, comrade.
I didn't know they were Nazis. I even in my crack dreams, I didn't expect Mecha Hitler to be on the board.
I can't believe Simon showed Death's Head, William's Death's Head, where the fucking Jewish tech vault was.
I need to recompose myself. The session's still not over. Holy.
Listen, this is Palantir's biggest failure is the people it hires. But yeah,
Simon, why did you pose for the camera? Simon, why did you pose for the camera?
Listen, he was proud. It was his own little timeline. He made the Nazis win. He's building like his own little empire.
This is what we call an intelligence failure. Simon, why did you pose for the camera?
I have my goal for the shadow wanting to leave Palantir. Holy fuck. Well, I create my own warlord fiefdom somewhere. Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
help your own Nazis win.
Listen, I don't know. Listen, let's continue the session.
Listen, he was gonna take him back. The problem is, you see,
Take them right to fucking the big building in New
Yeah.
Berlin.
Fucking
Ah.
take them to the fucking take them to
now
the
you
fucking
see, the
Reichstag.
problem is, Simon supports all weapons manufacturers. You see,
Does he have? Did he tell the Americans about Roswell? Was he the one who told them about the Roswell Jewish bunker?
like, listen, US, looks like you need my help now, so let's sign this contract here.
This guy is a fucking apolitical arms smuggler. I support the way this.
Fucking Simon's actually the fucking Lord of War. Holy shit.
No, Simon
Nah,
is this guy.
Quippo, you've been replaced. There's a new hustler.
Again, this is Simon. He just doesn't want peace. He's pro-war. It's fine. He'll intervene for the Americans' favor if the Nazis start like landing
He
in
is
the U.S.
Senator Armstrong, Mac.
If the Americans win, he'll support the werewolf
Oh
holdouts.
shit! He's Armstrong, right? Those has anonymous. Let's continue. Anyway,
But yeah, I'll say, suppose, sorry, I don't even know what the fuck I was saying.
we're talking about like the fact that he's working with the Nazis and
Yes.
basically like we're gonna help out America maybe in the future by beating these guys' ass.
It's, say that, I sometimes you just have to go with your gut, and like I said, didn't trust him to begin with, and once I realized why he was so familiar.
It's a good call, then.
I do apologize if I've put you in a dicey position.
No, not at all. I would rather not work with.
My plan was always to like pretend to be nice to him and then just tell Lark anyways and probably get him killed anyway. So
Yes, that was also
I didn't really. The guy rubbed me the wrong way too.
my plan was to explore the options and potentially maybe convince the Lark's not a bad guy. That was like my hope because I didn't think he was lying. But holy shit, no! Again, I would rather not work with a Nazi. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. If this guy is willing to help the Nazis, then that means that I'm gonna be honest. Who else is he willing to help? Right here, like in this fucking world.
Yeah, he might actually have demons on call. I don't know of his morality because I think he believed what the stick was saying. So if he's not an actual Nazi supporter, he probably is running such a fucked up version of whatever the fuck. Actually, I don't know how to fucking justify supporting the Nazis while protecting worlds. There is no justification.
Yeah, talking about fucking tragedies. Meanwhile, supporting
Yeah,
how many
holy shit.
fucking innocent people that he. How many innocent people is he responsible for dying?
I need to continue with the session. I need to stop looking at chat.
Which one's a hobby?
Same.
Quippo's been replaced. Quippo, you're a fucking saint, man. Quippo, you've never betrayed anyone, honestly. I think you've always carried out your end of the bargain.
He did. He never betrayed anyone. He did.
Quippo's never supported the Nazis. In fact, he scammed the Nazis.
Actually, I know where Simon. Well, actually, Simon's definitely on the Epstein flight logs, right, guys?
The
This point-
Palantir and the Palantir HQ learns like, what? Simon, you did what? Why?
Why the Nazi?
When we inform the Palantir CEO, you guys are Nazis. You
What?
guys literally helped the Nazis win an alternate timeline. And then he's gonna say, okay, I'm an amoral guy, like capitalist, but like, why the fuck would I do that? There's no money involved in doing that. What are you talking about?
Listen, man, if Palantir, like the Palantir board got an actual complaint, they would fucking fire him. They wouldn't be.
There's no proof. He keeps wiping all the pictures because he's a high-ranking Palantir member. He
Listen,
keeps impeding the investigations. And let's leave the session. Post game.
yeah. You're sort of sitting there as everything will be quiet. Then suddenly everyone is frozen, exception of you three. As the door will open and Alaric and Ed walk in. As Alaric, like the moment he walks through the door, he just stops and fucking has like a deadpan stare at Troy.
Yes, yeah. I mean, like, okay,
Okay,
it's, not him,
okay.
it's not him. It's not him, Alaric. It's not him. He's a different guy.
Different version of him from across the multiverse.
This guy's a hero, actually. Different guy. We have lots of things to inform you about. Keep time stop for now.
Hero's a strong word. We just met him, but so far he seems okay.
A guy who punches Nazis is a hero to my book.
All right, take things slow and explain them to me.
All right. So, we decided to go back to the old school. But we found this guy's shield, and we eventually found him. He told us he's from a timeline where the Nazis won. As we were driving back, we noticed a truck was following us, and when we pulled out, this guy named Simon came out and was telling us about how all the tragedy of this world has one point. Basically, I think trying to get us to hate you, or at least not trust you. But as we were telling him, listen, we need time to think on this. There's a lot of information. He'd offered Troy a way home, and well, instead of Troy said he was going to take it, and then Troy clobbered him with the shield, and I think he disappeared. Apparently, this guy, Simon guy, helped the Nazis win in an alternate universe, alternate timeline.
If you endanger their bodies enough, they have some weird mechanism that pulls them back. Listen, Mac, it's because he's alone now and there's no supervision. No supervision now.
No, this guy was.
Oh
this guy
no,
was
Grunt, you know, I have zero supervision in my day-to-day life. You know what I don't do? I don't become a Nazi. I don't support Nazis.
Yeah, I think Eve was the hero. Holy shit, I'm so happy with the Shadow War
Listen,
game.
you could have reported him. You could have gotten him like ousted.
No. This guy. Listen, either someone doesn't
my
care
goal
or
is
this
to
guy.
find out. My goal is to find out. Oh, you guys got those fancy recall things. What if I beat your ass in your home dimension? What the fuck happens then?
All they do is die. Even when they teleport back, they need him first aid immediately.
Listen, either someone Palantir doesn't care or he keeps bribing them away. Like fucking out the investigation.
Yeah, but
Well, I
yeah,
was gonna
Cassandra will
say-
finish explaining that. Yeah.
It's kind of just pats him on the shoulder. It's like, yeah, listen, not the weirdest universe out there.
I didn't know what we actually met with an actual Nazi supporter. At best case scenario, an opportunistic arms smuggler.
Ed kind of
Yeah,
shrugs.
telling us.
There's isn't this the Palantir guy, Simon?
What?
And he had like the little funny glasses.
Yeah.
Funny glasses, like white hair, kind of like done up like this.
A weird plastic with plastic
Yeah.
looking, like a trash bag. Like,
Yeah, Simon fucking Lythe.
so is he an actual Nazi or an arms smuggler? I know he's a piece of shit anyway, but just out of curiosity.
So I don't deal with Palantir, but they're like
Are they all like him, or it's just him?
no, they sort of approach worlds that have been affected by rifts negatively, offer them, well, more or less aid, and well, try to get them to sign on board with their little organization. And as far as I don't, not my area of interest. They're like a company, imagine like a multiversal fucking corporation.
Okay, the picture is being painted in my mind. I think that's enough. I think.
They sell their services,
To everybody,
military and otherwise.
To the highest fucking bidder. Okay, picture painted. Thank you, Ed.
Let me finish. It's not the highest bidder. They're not ideologically motivated. That's what you're asking. They don't support political regimes either. They get involved when it's planetary things and in relationship to multiversal threats and rift issues.
So But do you think this guy is just going independent, building his own little empire of people who owe him?
So
Like-
Palantir has these agents, these very specialized agents they call Istari, that they deploy in covert missions. And well, they're given pretty much free reign to do as they see fit if the mission goal is achieved. I don't know his personal motivations. Like I said, I've never actually sat down to have a conversation with the man. I know him by reputation.
I guess this guy's just an asshole.
Like
I guess
many people. You think the Nazis are like the worst thing out there? No.
I mean, I've been informed last week about the demon and also the events of Madison, so I guess most people are assholes, except for like your people, I guess. Maybe like 2 other groups out there.
A lot more assholes out there than good guys. Brings me to the what? Who? He like points at the guy with the shield.
That's Troy Thompson, a war hero from his world. He's a part of a weapons program to fight the Nazis.
Kind of crosses his arms and says, "Well, honestly, Alaric, it's better sooner rather than later."
And
yeah, alternate versions of you do exist out there, of like all of you.
And I do have a bit of a theory. If I might, you can back me up here, Ed. Can I explain it? You explained echo theory to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
About how media like reflects the nearby universes.
Yes.
I think this guy might be like a mixture of like alternate version of the Troy Union arc and Captain America. Might be like basically in between. Let me put it this way, Ed. Is it actually he basically would be in between the Captain America verse and be between that universe and ours?
Ed will chuckle but says, "Be glad he's still a human."
I mean, I suppose there's probably infinite versions out there, so.
Could be some
You
weird
said-
anthropomorphic creature.
You said there's alternate versions of us?
He nods.
Yeah, infinite probably. It's probably a dog version of us, cat version, elephant aliens.
A large variety. It's because the multiverse is infinite doesn't mean there's an infinity versions of. Not how it
Okay,
works.
never mind. So there's a finite version. Or variants, I guess.
Not how. Just because something can exist doesn't mean it does exist. Not all universes in the multiverse are even habitable.
So it is like space. Is this a good comparison? Basically, where it's like most is empty, or is it? I'm not sure. Like 50%.
He nods.
Like, so.
Emily, can you nerd out later?
Yes,
what
I'm
did
sorry.
you guys learn?
Yes, I'm sorry. Important stuff.
Lark says, managed to do too much since we had to come back on such a short notice. But
Might have good news on that front. Tom is studying ocean currents and found another wizard, Mr. Jones, who seemingly knows things he shouldn't and got a weird interest in deep sea oceans and marine biology about a week ago for no explainable reason. So we're probably gonna have them both see if they can narrow it down at all.
Ed will nod. I'm like, okay, you know what? This works actually. With your friends there's knowledge, actually might be able to make some progress on that. Although I see like looks at Lark. will you tell them the bad news, or should I tell them the bad news? Clark will kind of hand wave him away and be like, "We did spot something, though. Very close to one of the, more or less on the ocean floor. Only a few inches long, and well, the only reason you would even spot it at that depth is because it emits so much light. Quite noticeable. But Ed called them hairs. Ed will nod. You know how rifts work? Well, our good friends, the fish people, have decided to make a bunch of, well, permanent ones. Right now are very, very small, but with time, growing.
That's
Bad.
bad.
Yes.
I guess
Is there a way to reverse that?
Not with your technological level.
All right then.
No way. It might not even be possible at all, but given Alaric's abilities and maybe some assistance from good old science, maybe in like 50 years.
The universe Troy's from has like robots, and despite being like 1968, it's seemingly way more advanced than what we got here.
They even have artificial intelligence. Yeah, shit that only exists in science fiction books.
Alaric says no AIs.
I was making it as an example.
Okay. Listen, as Cassandra will just give a nod as she'll say, okay, well, if we can't stop it, how long is it a problem now? And if no, how long before it becomes a problem?
Ed looks at Alaric. Like I said, around 50 years or so. Might be might be longer, shorter, but not gonna be a problem anytime soon.
All right. I hesitate to say that that's good, but that's better. 50 years is a long time. We'll hopefully still be here in 50 years, so you can prepare, we can get ready, and well, hopefully be able to manage if it does.
Why would they make these tears? Like, what do they get from it?
Ed will say, sometimes well, you want what's on the other side. Now, I don't know what's on the other side. I can't imagine it's really nice. Usually, there are wars that when they were fought, different armies would destroy each other's universes by poking holes into their reality and making them in such a way that they would just keep expanding, eventually engulfing the entire timeline. It's quite a messy affair.
Wonderful.
Or, like I said, it could just be that she wants what's on the other side, which, well, I don't want to know.
Well, I guess the only answers for now, we keep studying, and I hope that in the future we're able to win the arms race against the fish people and deal with it.
My life has become so weird.
Well, Alaric will say, I have some good news, though.
Oh, yeah?
I think I can keep the stone off your backs for another couple of years. You keep things low profile.
That's great. Even though the
Apparently,
plant you guys.
Yeah, does punching Simon count as keeping a low profile?
It's not part of the stone. Doesn't count. But, well, let's just say Stone has bigger issues right now. It's being fragmented from the inside. And with weird demons running around, they're gonna have other threats to actually contend with.
That's good. We have more time.
That is my question. We'll eventually get this town sorted. So don't feel threatened. But like, what do you want to actually do for the future?
I mean, isn't this Simon guy may have been talking a lot of shit, but it sounds like a lot of bad stuff has happened, and it sounds like a lot of bad stuff will happen. I'd like to do what I can to help people.
I mean, it's my world too, and it seems like I will live a long life. So it'll be a shame to put my abilities to waste.
Well, then I think here alongside Ed should finish setting this place up, make it into a proper organization, and then I'll integrate you with my contacts within the stone. Have you tackle magical rifts. Something that befits your talents.
When you say tackle magical rifts,
Oh, sometimes weird alien creatures come out and they need to be killed. Other times, he
Oh.
points at Troy.
other times they need to go back.
No, other times things need a softer touch. And how do you think a bunch of trained killers would have reacted if they met this guy?
Open fire.
Either would have shot him or held him at such arm's length, he probably would have left.
I'm counting Solomon, Onyx. Now you've handled an alternate reality version of one of my childhood friends. So I think your record's pretty good. Bless you. So if you're willing to stay on, I would more than honored to have you on.
Yeah, I can't speak for the others, but I am, yeah.
I haven't thought much about what we're going to do in the future, but I can't imagine doing anything other than helping if we can.
And we'll say, plus, trust me, magic is gonna become a part of this world more and more. So you need to keep ahead of that and help others accommodate.
It's only a matter
So
of time.
people
I
are
told
going to
him.
know.
I mean, it's a matter of time. These troops are going to get more common, and eventually something big will probably come out or happen that can't be covered up. Imagine if Troy appeared and this guy appeared, let's say, pointed at Troy, in the middle of a city or something. Or if they walked to the news station or something. Anything could happen.
I guess so.
Clark says, speaking of, remember the young girl, Maisie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have her stay here with you for a while.
Is everything okay?
Yes, her? No. Been through quite a lot. And well, I think she needs to hang out with people her own age and, well, catch up on lost childhood, I guess.
We'll help her out just like we helped Onyx. By the way, I think I'm not sure if you're too busy. I think you should speak of Onyx. She had a bit of a hostile reaction towards it, also naturally towards Troy.
Yeah, I can't imagine there's a lot of people around here that have that.
Yeah, you should probably also.
Yeah.
If there's anyone else,
We told him a bit just so he wouldn't be completely surprised by the reaction I imagine a lot of people have to him.
Ed will say, it's fine. Give him a haircut, give him a pair of glasses or something. It's fine. Plus, this guy's a regular human. He's just gonna age eventually.
as actually, she will actually ask something. Actually, hold on a second. Give me a minute here. And she will use her sparkly powers next to Troy.
I mean, no. He is a regular Joe Schmo.
Ah, never mind then.
Going through it didn't change him?
Ed kind of shrugs his. That's not a. Not everyone who is exposed to a rift becomes altered by it.
All right then. Right, regular human it is.
No, he is capable of multiversal travel. He's even rarer than all of you here.
Ah, okay. So my theory was true that he is one of the special ones.
Just that he's still human.
Hmm.
Although it's like pats Alaric on the back. Take him to several rift missions, and eventually one of them will do the trick. No,